Hey guys, welcome back to more House Flipper. So last time we didn't get a chance to finish our English garden. I did take the time um, to write down all the plants that were left in the catalog that we hadn't gotten around to placing. Hopefully I didn't miss one in my nauseous and dizzy state, but if I did, fuck it. I've already decided if we don't get 5 stars on this, I'm not too worried about it. Because the English garden is notoriously hard to get 5 stars in anyways, so... But hopefully we can get all of our plants placed and maybe even get this house sold today. We'll do one more walkthrough of the house and see if there's any, like, last little decorations or something we can add. But again, if we don't get it taken care of, I'm not too worried about it. Let's see. First office. And just for reference, there are absolutely too many plants that we still need to do. So I'm going to try and go through the catalog and see which ones of the ones we have left are big boy plants. Because we still have a bunch of plants and there's only so much space we can fit things in. Tyler, keep your little claw out of my elbow, please, sir. Sir? Sir? You're being rude. You're being very, very rude right now. Let's see. Price ascending. Tyler. Do you need attention right now? Right this second? Yeah, okay. Okay, let's just start going through the list and seeing... I'm fairly sure most of these are small. Yeah, like that's itty bitty. So that one's gonna be easy to find a spot for, unless some of these other variants... No. Some of the other variants are a little bit bigger, but not by much. Well, Lily, have we placed this one yet? We have not. So I've got to find somewhere to squeeze this bad boy in. Can I? Yes. Like I said, if all I can get is like 1 or 2 of a plant, that is good enough for me. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, what am I stuck on? I'm gonna call that good enough. You go, Lily. Done. Marigold, you're a smaller one, right? Yeah, marigolds are smaller, so I'm not too worried about that one at the moment. Plantain, lilies, small one, so I'm not worried about that guy. Mascari, you're itty bitty. Okay. I'm not gonna, like, name all of them. We're just gonna start going through the catalog and seeing what is teeny tiny and what is big, so I can actually, like, focus on the bigger things first. Hydrangea we've already placed, right? I'm pretty sure we've already placed hydrangeas, so I'm not worried about that. I wish there was a way to, like, remove the ones I've already worked with. But, okay. What about you? Fragaria. Because I'm pretty sure with a lot of these, when I wrote them down, I just wrote down the first part of their name. Just to save myself a little bit of time. Fragaria. Okay, yeah. We haven't placed Fragaria yet. And we're not going to just yet, because that's a teeny tiny one. Pretty sure we haven't placed this one. What are you? Okay, yeah. That one is on our list. He's not... Just gonna go for a few of these. Can I fit you in over here? I know I saw it pop green for a second. Ah. That was the... however you say that. Cool, cool. We haven't done this one. You're a little bit on the bigger side. Tyler, get your claw out of my leg, sir. You are very cute and you know it. But that gives you no excuse to put your claw on my leg. He is demanding attention even though he spent all night directly next to me. And at least a portion of this morning. Okay. That one can go. Dianthus. That's on the list. You're kind of small, so I'm going to go ahead and hold off on you. Ganzian. You're also kind of small, so again, holding off. Geraniums. Teeny tiny. Aster. Have we already done Aster? Nope. Also kind of small, so we'll skip that one for right now. Let's see. Columbines, have we done this one? Okay, we have not done this one. Also, why does the texture for this look so weird? Hold on. Also, this is one of the few that... has the square for the color block instead of, like, the little teardrop. I'm gonna do these in, like, some blues and some purples just to try and, like... break it up a little bit. So there's blue, there's purple. Can I not place you? Oh. There you go. Okay, good enough on those. Daylilies. Do I have you already? I think we placed daylilies, didn't we? No, we did not. Alright, you I will do in the actual lily color. Place you there, and we'll also go for the pastel rose. Sure, why not? Stuck on. Like, I know I've said this before, but like, I love and hate that House Slipper lets you pretty much get anywhere you want. Because it's great for when you really need to get to a certain place, but also it means that sometimes you get into places and you get stuck for a second. Okay. Yellow-backed Kosovo. Kosovo. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm probably saying it wrong, but we need to place them anyways, and also I'm just wielding my pen in my hand so I can cross things off the list, and I've just drawn on my cup. Thankfully, it is a cup that I am not too concerned about. It's a freebie from back when we worked at the liquor store. It's also my favorite cup for using for, like, iced coffees and stuff. No idea why. Okay. This one, I'm just gonna try and fit one more if I can. Don't know that I'm gonna be able to. I would love to be able to place one more. Place one back here. I sure can. Love that. And that was Kosovo. Cool. Alright, Daffodil Short. Which I'm pretty sure I just shortened to Daff. Yes, there it is. You are teeny tiny, so I'm not fucked up over you right now. You can come back later. Dwarf Rhododendron. Are you a big boy? I'm gonna go ahead and get the pastel rose one ready. You're not a big boy by some of the metrics we've used, but you are a little bit bigger than some of the ones we've placed, so sure. And I'm gonna get one more of, like, the red tone. We can place this one. Like, I'm pretty sure that's right next to the full-size rhododendron. Cool beans. Daff Tall, I know we haven't placed, but you are teeny tiny just like the Daff Short, so... Triumph Tulips. Orange, because that one's pretty. Okay, they're not really that big, so I'm not worried about them. However you say this, go for the lily tone. No, it's about the same as the plantains. Teeny tiny, so I'm not worried about them. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've placed the shrubby. Right, this one's on my list. How big are you? About the same as the dwarf rhododendron, so get you placed in. Did you have any colorways? No, you do not, so... Excuse me? What did I do? Oh gosh. I'm just clicking on things. You. There we go. I wanted to get one more of you in. And you can go right there. Lovely. Alright. Get that off of there. Alright, chrysanthemum. You are about the same size, but I can also squeeze you into weird places, so just gonna put a few of you down, and then we might come back to it later if I need, like, some filler. But chrysanthemum done. You in yellow. Yeah, you're a little bit on the bigger side. Can I get you in right there? That works. I've got to remember to save a little bit of space for like boulders and gnomes. You're a little bit on the big side. I think I'm just gonna stick with 2 of you. And then once we go through all the big ones, I might go ahead and place down some boulders and some gnomes, and then we can work the smaller ones around those. You're a little on the small side, so I'm not too worried about you, and it looks like I can get it pretty close. Yeah, I can get it pretty close to some of the other plants, so I'm not worried about that one. I can shove that into weird places. Dahlia, you're a small one, right? No, you are not a small one. Well, that's fine. There we go. Dahlia 1, and then there's a Dahlia 2. Which are roughly the same size, so I'm just gonna squeeze these in as well real quick. Because for some reason, instead of writing out Dahlia twice, I just wrote Dahlia 1 and 2 on the same line, so... There we go. Now I can cross them off the list. Celia... Are you a big... No, you are not a big one. You are teeny tiny! Oh my goodness. Hosta, I don't think Hosta's a big one. But I could be... Yeah, I'm a little wrong, actually. Hosta is a little bit on the big side. That's okay. I'm just gonna fit a couple of Hostas here and there. Call that good. Darwin tulips. Are you on the bigger side? You are. Can I angle you there? There. And then we could fit one more in. There. Darwin tulips done. Sunflower. Oh yeah, you big boy. You real big boy. That's fine. You can go there. There. You... That's fine. It's facing the wrong way for it to be hitting the sunlight, but that's fine. Not too worried about realism right now. see this one on my list, so I'm guessing we had gotten this one. Plantains lilies should be on my list already. Yeah, plantains lilies. Rhododendron, I know we already got. Cottage tulips, you're teeny tiny, right? Not really that teeny or that tiny, so... Stick you there and... there. Like I said, I'm just gonna start... doing just a couple of them. Lavender, I'm pretty sure we already placed. I don't see it on my lists anywhere. And I'm pretty sure we got this one, because I definitely don't see that one on my list. But I do see you. You're kind of small, but I'm just going to go ahead and place a couple of this one. Just to go ahead and get it off my list. You as well. Yeah, you're another small one, but I'm not too worried about that. I can just slip you into some spots here and there. Oh, fit there. Okay. That works. We already got this one, I'm fairly sure. No. How did I miss that one? That one's definitely got to be a bigger plant. No, it's not that as big. I don't know why with fern-type plants I expect it to be way bigger than this, but I'm not going to complain considering I left it until we were down to, like, last little bits of spots. Okay, 2, that's good enough. Alright. We still have large flowered roses to fit in. I'm going to do them in orange. And I'm just going to do a few of these, because that is one that was... Roses were one of the few things that were separated. Like, they listed flower plants, or plants, and then they also listed roses separately for, like, the requirements for this particular garden, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a few down. Like, all around the garden, just to be on the safe side. I think we're probably covered thanks to the rose bushes as well, but... just trying to cover all my bases. And also, I like the look of them. Alright, large flowered roses. Okay, chrysanthemum full. You're small cover crop, right? You are, and I can fit you into weird little spots. It seems like. I know I can fit you. There we go. That's good enough. Chrysanthemum done. anemone. Good enough. Who is sneezing like that? Are you okay? I know it's not you, sir. Boop. Bless you. My first assumption was that it was Hector, because... Wait. Okay, that one is on the list, too. So are these two. All of this row, actually, except for the Veronica, which I'm pretty sure was the last one who got placed. Okay. So, all of this row except for the Veronica needs to be placed. So, Salvia. Oh, you a big girl. Where am I gonna put you? Okay, I know I've got a few spots that have been, like, ignored just because they're, like, close to the back fence. Okay, 2 of those. And then we've got this one, which I think is a... Yeah, there's another big one. So this might be where we have to start kind of like squeezing plants together in order to fit something, because this one we need to place. Let's see, I can get you in... Wait a minute. We have this one already. We have this one. How did that one make it onto my list? Well, alright then. Alright, Adonis and Iris both need to go on. I think Iris is a little bit bigger than Adonis. I also feel like we've already placed this one as well. Yeah, we have. Unless this is a different variant of the plant, which that is possible. Alright, well. Get a couple of these placed in. And then the only other things that we should have going this way should be these small Philadelphia lilies and the big Philadelphia lilies, which I personally think are gorgeous. And the small ones. Which, honestly, they're another good one if you just need a couple of spots filled in. But like I said, that should be all the bigger ones. We're going to hold off on doing any of the small ones because we still need to get boulders and gnomes put in. Now, the gnomes are kind of a toss-up of whether or not you actually need them. No. Okay, we need boulders, so... just do a mixture. Yeah, because this is the small one, and it's still gonna be kind of a pain in the ass to fit in. I don't know how many boulders we need to put in, so I'm just gonna do... What about... because I know the other ones are... I want to say bigger, but do we have any that have, like, a A smaller base. No, the small garden stone's gonna be the smallest one, so... I mean, obviously, it's the one that has small in its name, but... I was hoping that there would be one that had, like, a smaller base and was just tall. That I could squeeze in somewhere, but... Nope. No luck. Okay, that makes 3 of them. There's 4. Five. And we're gonna go for 6 just to be on the safe side. Since there wasn't really any clear guidance on how many of these we needed. If I can fit them in... There we go. There's 6, and we need gnomes. So, boulders, done. And again, gnomes aren't really fully specified if we need them or not. So I think we're just gonna go maybe 2 of each colorway. So we got a little blue one. I'm gonna try and do 1 on either side of the garden. Just like in weird spots. The green, which can go right there. Opposite side over here. And the red. There's a gnome there and you can't even tell. I love it. You know, honestly, that's something I should look into for the house, is just like some gnomes for the garden. Okay, now all we have left is the little plants. But yeah, I think it would be, maybe just to me, hilarious, but I think it would be hilarious to have gnomes and like, maybe every day, since I am up at odd hours anyways, go around and just move them. I don't know if any of my neighbors would notice. Okay, marigolds first and foremost. You don't have a colorway set, so I'm just gonna start sticking you guys somewhere. I don't have to sit here and think about the colorway options. And the small ones, I'm gonna try and go for about 4 of each one for right now. And then, like I said, there's some that I can definitely go through and use as more, like, cover crops. Bugle Lily, did I use you? I'm pretty sure we already placed that one. Plantain Lily small. We're gonna go for you in... maybe just the green colorway. I can always come back in with more plantain lilies. Bellis, yes, you are on my list. And since this one has 4 options, I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of each option. Just sprouting up in random spots, you know? And last one, which can go... there we go. So, Bellis, done. Fragari. You're more of an itty bitty one. So I can just kind of pepper you. Oh, you have a lot of colorways. Alright, well, let's do a couple of the dark blue. And then a couple of the light blue, just because. Oh, stuck on a plant. Okay, Kaufman tulips. We're gonna go that one. Okay. Kaufman tulips, awesome. Crocus, we'll go for a couple in the red variety. And then we'll do some in yellow. Okay. Crocus, done. Fragaria. You don't have any colorway options to choose from, so I'm just gonna pop a bunch of them down. We already did that one. We already did that one. Dianthus. I see. You're one that I can kind of like wedge into places. Okay. Dianthus done. Let's do Kazania in... Go pink. We haven't done just pink in a minute. Unless it was like the only colorway option. I'm just slightly too tall to go over or go through the gazebo apparently. Call that one good. Geraniums, we'll go for the rose flowers. Geranium, done. Oh, come on. I know I can jump on that. Aster, we'll go for... Okay, this one has a lot of colorways, so we're gonna go for a couple in red and a couple in orange. Then the rest will be in orange. Okay. I think the only thing on here that we didn't get was the Daffodil Short, which only has a few colorway options. So I might just go for a couple of each one. Yeah, because this one's kind of teeny tiny. Short daffodils done. Okay, we've done dwarf rhododendron, so we need daffodil tall. Same thing here. I'm gonna do like 2 of each colorway. All daffodil donezo. We still need the Triumph tulips, which I'm gonna do, I think, just in Canary. These are a little bit bigger. Like I said, any of these spaces that look like they're a little bare, we'll come back through with one of our cover crops and just like plaster it down. Okay, Triumph tulip, done. The main thing was just making sure we get at least one of each flower bed plant. You still need to go in here. Let's do grassy. That guy's done. I think the only one we have, well, we have like 3 left on my list. It says I've got Campanula on here. Yeah. This one's like kind of little bitty. Now that we're starting to get down to the last couple of plants, I'm just going to start throwing plants down. Actually, this would be a good spot for another boulder. Campanula done. Before I go for the last two, I'm just going to go ahead and get... do a regular garden stone. Yeah, that one will fit in just fine. Okay, let me around this plant, thank you. Okay. We've only got 2 left. We've got this one right here, which I think is, yeah, this one's like the teeny tiny little dude. That looks like another spot for a boulder. There it is. Knew I could fit another boulder in there. Go back to my little duder. Which again, I think we can just like pepper everywhere. Like, everywhere that'll let me place a plant. Okay, and then the only thing left that I see is Interium, I think. It says this one, but there is no way in hell I missed this one. Yeah, no, it's like right there already. So it seems like a few of the plants that I wrote down were just things that I somehow missed, which makes sense because I wasn't really like fully thinking whenever I was writing things down. But that's okay. We can go through. This one seems to be letting us kind of like wedge it into weird places anyways, so if it's gonna let me, I'm going to place it. Can I get over this bush, please? Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna say that is probably more than enough. Which means I can finally put the cap back on my pen. My cup will be so happy I can finally stop writing on it. We've got stone pavers. We've got all of the plants, in particular roses and vines. We've got fountains, we've got ponds, we've got boulders, we've got gnomes, we've got covered benches, arches over our paths. We've got the metal gazebo plus the wooden gazebo. The only thing that this place could probably use is lights around the pathing, but it didn't specify that we needed lights. So what I'm gonna do is just grab a few of these solar rose lamps and stick them in wherever I can. So if we get points off, now we can just say it's because I used the rose lamps. You know? I'm gonna try and go around, like, actual paths. Because I've kind of got some winding paths around here. But if any lamp was made for the English garden, it was definitely this one. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys on either corner. Okay. That should be good enough. Like I said, it is chaotic. I don't know if we have any last little touches that need to be done. I could probably go ahead and sell my tools that were just here for no reason. And yeah, I think this place could definitely use some things. I apparently forgot to put in lights whenever we were working on this originally, but that shouldn't be too big a deal. So what we want is just ceiling lamps. You know what? We're just gonna use the cube one because I never used the cube one. Oh, no, not that colorway. What about the... Yeah, that's significantly better. Kitchen. I did remember to put lights in the kitchen, apparently. Just somehow missed the bedroom. And I remembered in the bathroom as well. It's also incredibly bland on the walls, so we're going to look into some decorations, but real quick, before we do that, I'm going to pause and run to the bathroom. When I come back, we will get decorations on the walls and get this house sold. I'm probably going to keep the decorations very simple, just like a couple of paintings here and there. Or in the case of the bathroom, maybe like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what kind of decorations we can find. I am back. I had to rescue Hector, who was being, uh, played with by the puppy. That's what we're gonna say. Okay, what can we do for decorations? I know we could definitely fit, like, maybe one of these mirrors with a hook on it. Maybe we go with the black wood to contrast. Do we have anywhere we could fit this, actually? Now that I'm thinking about it. No. So we're gonna have to keep our decorations on the smaller side. Which we definitely have some options. Let's hang up a couple of... Nope. Decorative plates just don't look like they would fit in this space. How about a welcome sign? I know we put a welcome sign in the house we're currently working out of. But I'm just trying to find stuff that we could fit in. I know something we could fit in. Hold on. We don't have any curtains. We're just gonna do a couple of these in here. Do we have any in here? Nope. We're going the same ones all the way around because I went very boring with my color choices in here. Which was pretty intentional on my part. Since it's a small space, I just wanted to keep it light. It's a little bit better with that, I guess. We can fit like some decorative boxes on that bookshelf out there. Okay. Let's see. Accessories kitchen. What do we have as far as accessories go that we could hang up in here? Or place down in here as well. Either one works. Get one of these in. Actually, I think it would be better if it was actually over by the stove, huh? That might be a little bit better. I don't want to do too crazy of decorations because this is a very small area. There we go. Drying rack. Then they've still got space to, like, work with. Not that it really matters, it's a video game, so... Anything we place down will be just fine. Hold on. What do we have in here to work with? We definitely could use some towel racks. Go with this one. We'll do... Yeah, that could work. Wait a minute. This is the wrong flooring in here. Did I never place a flooring in here? What was I doing? Let's just get... Wait. Floor tile is that? It's this one right here. Okay, yeah, that works. Oh, I need to get an installation for this. Hold on. Installations, assembly, for assembly. Like, one thing I'm really bad about is always forgetting to put radiators and stuff in. So, now that I'm actually thinking about it, let's get at least a mountable towel radiator in. There we go. I'm gonna call this room good enough. We could definitely fit a rug or something in there. And in here, I think I might have room for a radiator right there. Oh, I sure do. Installations for heating, radiator, cool beans. Okay, radiator is in. Now then, what kind of decorations do we get in here? Let's go for one of these guys. I did say I wanted to try and fit some, like, boxes on that bookshelf. Maybe accessories, containers. Go for a couple of them. And then maybe we can throw some more plants or books on there. We're also going to fit one of these guys in because kind of need a trash bin. Okay. Hobbies. Books. Let's go for arrangement of books. And a stack of books. And then we could throw in one more plant and... That's the wrong section of plants, thank you. There's cement for them and... Honestly, basil too. Basil smells really good. And then, of course, a cat picture because I love this cat picture. It reminds me of Hector, who is also known as the best boy. Okay, we can fit one more thing on that wall, so let's get a picture. We'll go for... Oh, we could do posters, actually. Never use the posters. I think I could fit another poster in somewhere. There we go. I think I'm gonna call that good enough. One final thing, one final thing. One little welcome mat. And now we can finally sell this. I'm not gonna be too concerned if we don't get the garden competition. Yeah, see. We still got a 40% increase to the value of our home. So I'm gonna call that good enough. Also, we can go ahead and put it on auction too. If nothing else, this should give us some more insight into what our buyers want or don't want. Okay. So, as it is right now, the Jantarts are offering $32,000, which really only gives us a profit of $5,000. So what we're gonna do is negotiate and see if we can get another 5 grand out of them. Okay, that negotiation failed. So we can either refuse their offer or accept it, but considering their offer is the highest offer and it's only giving us a $5,000 profit, where are we really losing money at? Renovation cost wasn't that much. Furniture bought. Okay, furniture bought is where we're probably losing the majority of our money at, but we're just gonna accept it. This was our first house, and I'm ready to be done with it. Our first house, our first office. Finally done. Finally gone from our lives forever. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna clean up this yard a little bit more. Because the main thing I wanted to accomplish was getting the first office taken care of and out of our hair. And I can safely say we've done that. Get this yard cleaned up, and then we can take a look at the inside and see how things are looking. If I'm not mistaken, we didn't get the layout finished on one of the houses we just bought. So I wouldn't mind going back and taking a look at that guy. Some of these weeds we can't mow down. We're gonna have to go back and, like, manually remove them. Which, not the end of the world. A little confusing, because some of the weeds, like, you can mow down. Some of them you have to go through and physically get. Although we might be able to take them out with our weed eater. Let's go ahead and switch to our weed eater. Let's see. Yep, that one can be taken out. You do have to be careful because your weed eater can also take out some plants that you want to keep. Like that. Okay, let's just go ahead and get rid of these guys because I don't want to keep them. A little bit in my way. Missed some over here. Okay, the only thing left over here is our trees. Which again doesn't sound like chopping a tree to me. Okay. Let's go look at some of our other properties and see what needs to be done. What we're still working on. So we've got the burned house and the mini generations house. The mini generations is where we're still working on the interior. I think the burned house, we had the interior pretty much determined. We were just finishing up some little bits in the inside of the house. Yeah, it looks like also somehow this window is dirty. I'm pretty sure this is a new window that we put in, but I could be wrong. All of my windows are dirty. What happened? came through and sneezed on all of my windows? Okay, so yeah, we've got the interior pretty much determined on all of these. We've got the kitchen pretty much done. It just needs some decorations. Same thing for the bathroom. Bathroom is done, just needs decoration. The living room, we definitely still need things in here. Obviously, we could use, like, the actual living space. We could also probably use a little dining table. Let me see something. What kind of... I'm pretty sure we used the dark Emmy. Or maybe it was the light Emmy. I think it was the light Emmy. Okay. Alternative option is instead of adding a dining table inside, I don't know what kind of yard we're gonna give them, but we could give them a table outside instead. Because space is kind of slim in here. I had been toying with the idea of maybe removing some of these cabinets, and I think it would really only have to be these little cabinets right here, and then just move this guy over and get rid of this one. But I was toying with the idea of breaking this wall and adding some island counters on this side. Hey, Soba! I mean, that's certainly one way to play it. Like, the whole reason I downloaded it is because I was watching people play it, and I didn't like how they were designing the houses, so I was like, screw it, I'll do it myself. Let's see, this one is supposed to be a bedroom. So that I can go ahead and get put down. We'll go for... I think we can fit a double bed in here. Oh yeah, we can fit a double bed, no problem. Make the bed. And then we'll get some window trims on, or not window trims, but the curtains and blinds. We'll go for... Dang, I would really like to do these curtains, but I don't think it's gonna let me put them in on both windows. I think I kind of have to pick or choose. But I could do it on just this window and just put, like, some of the blinds or something on the other two. Yeah, we'll go for like the Roman blinds. Ooh, and it has a lily colorway as well, so that works. Okay. We can fit a wardrobe or something right there, and then I think first thing is going to be rugs. I kind of want a big rug in here. We could bring some blue in too, because I'm pretty sure we have blue on the bed and in the wallpaper that we have up for decoration. We've got this one, but that's going to be way too bright. This one could work, but it's a little bit on the small side. Hey, just Mr. Kid. I love this game too. It's just so chill. Like, it's weird though. It's a super chill game, but sometimes it has elements in it that makes you feel like it's fixing to turn horror style. Okay, that might be a little overkill for big, so we'll go for this one. If I can get it angled right. Like, I think it's just the fact that you're the only human or the only person ever seen in this game that makes it get, like, horror vibes, in my opinion. But yeah, but I never purposely try to make my builds ugly. It just sometimes turns out that way. But like my whole point for this one is to like try and get out of my comfort zone because I tend to go for very neutral, boring, safe colorways whenever I'm playing by myself. So I'm trying to break out of that and do more fun things, which just doesn't always look the greatest. It just doesn't. At least to me, but that's just a matter of personal taste. Let's see, wardrobes. I don't want like a huge wardrobe. See, that's the thing though, because there is one building that has another person in it. There's one. And I'm pretty sure, hold on, what day does Halloween fall on this year? Because I was really hoping it would line up perfectly for this. Technically it'll be the day before Halloween, but there's a couple of buildings that, or a couple of builds that they put out with Halloween in mind that I want to work on the Sunday before Halloween. Because one of them in particular, I'm not going to go to the house because I don't want to like spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it. But there is one that has a human in it. Also, I think for House Flipper 2, they're putting NPCs in. Don't quote me on that, but I think they are. Steam was being weird whenever I was trying to look at the clips for House Flipper 2. Like, it wasn't playing the videos correctly. It was buffering every 2 seconds. And it was only Steam that was doing that because my YouTube was playing just fine. So I don't know what Steam had going on that day. Let's get... No, we're going to stick with this one, the Cabinet Hermes. And we'll go for whitewood, because we've got whitewood for the bed. Actually, it's just solid white on the bed, isn't it? Would that look better? It looks a little bit better. A little bland, but we can bring... Like, I want to match the furniture styles. And we can bring decorations in, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, so the Sunday before Halloween, I will be doing all the builds that are Halloween related. if not fully decorating them, then at the very least doing a walkthrough of them. Because I know one of them is a big boy. It's a real big boy. I haven't even seen that one myself. I know it exists, but I haven't seen that one myself. Let's see. We need some... I don't think we need dressing tables for this room, but we could definitely use a bedside cabinet. And lucky us, we have the Hermes thing. It's just not quite gonna fit. Well, that's a shame. Really? You'll fit like that? It'll fit facing the opposite direction. Okay, well. That's the best I can do on a bedside table, I guess. Unless I can move this over just a touch. I can, but it's going to start clipping into the curtains eventually. Okay. Dude, it's just so much on the screen. That's the problem. It's just too much going on the screen. Or too much going on the map. It makes me very happy that we don't have rain in-game, because then I can only imagine what it would do if it was raining at other maps. It's like, don't get me wrong, the snow is very cute. It's very atmospheric, especially if you're working on, like, the Christmas maps. But, yeah. I'd rather my computer not combust. Let's see. We need a mirror, I think. And the only standing mirror I see is this one right here. The Aztec mirror. Yeah, that's the only mirror I see. So we're gonna slide this one in like that. Sure, good enough. And then we're just gonna throw down some pictures. Okay, so when they mean large, they really mean large. Okay, let's go medium then. Even the medium is a little beefy, but I think that'll work. Because, like, I wanted that wallpaper there, but I don't want... It's a little much. Just like a solid block of color. Which, nothing wrong with that, but... just a little much, you know? Do we have a purple version of the squares? No. You can do blue or we can do red. Actually, this could work better. It's kind of like the color theme of the room that we're working on. Okay. Throw down some plants and I'm going to call this room done. Oh, I thought you were a lot smaller than you actually are. Okay. I'm gonna get one of these guys to throw in right there. When in doubt, throw down a plant. Okay. I'm gonna get one of these guys just to place right here because he's so tiny and cute. Alright, we've got a lamp. It's very off-center. Still pretty off-center. Okay, good enough as far as being centered. And I think I'm gonna call this room good enough for right now. Let's see, the kitchen needs a curtain. I think for in here, we're just gonna throw some blinds down. Same thing in the bathroom. We're just gonna throw some blinds down. I personally enjoy garden flippers. I will say for like the garden competitions, they don't give a whole lot of instruction about what is required, which is kind of a pain, but there's been a lot of people that have posted different guides for the requirements. That has been a huge help for me, especially on ones for like the English garden. That one is the hardest one to get 5 stars in. Even following a guide, I only managed, what was it, 3 or 4 stars earlier? I think the modern garden and the American garden are both pretty straightforward. Same thing with the crop garden. That one's pretty straightforward. Right now, I'm holding out for whenever they release the farming DLC, because I'm looking forward to that one. Let's see. This room is very bland. It needs something on the walls. Accessories, kitchen. Hanging towel could be fun. And we'll just stick with the black colorway. Let's see. Okay, we don't need this, but I want it. Can I get you right here? Because that's cute. Okay, shelf for kitchen utensils in gray. Useful for a small kitchen like this. Let's see, let's go back to decorations because we could definitely use like a rug on the floor. That one's only coming in blue. This one... no, thank you. What about the green rug? How do you look? Oh, you were just slightly too wide. Dang. That sucks, because that one could work for in here. Alright, do you give me other colorways that I can work with? do, but you're also slightly too wide. That sucks. I just want, like, a small rectangle rug to put in front of the sink. Alright, let me try you. Would you work? Okay, I don't like this, but it does fit. What about the navy one? Yeah, it's gonna have to work. It fits the space. And then not pictures, plants, because they have these little window box sets that I very much enjoy. Okay. Kind of bland and boring in here, but it's a rental. Or not a rental, but it's like just a small house. I don't want to sink too much money into it. The one that we have as our office currently, that one is intended to be a rental. Because I'm trying to go for... Hi there, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, and I have no idea about what you're saying, but I hope you're having a great day. Let's get... And we can just get like a basic mirror in here. It's fine. It is very, very basic, but that's fine. This bathroom is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Whenever we originally put it together, I did not think it was going to be this big. Decoration. No. Let's go accessories bathroom, because there's probably some stuff I can throw in here. Do we already have toilet paper? We do not. I love this game too. It's just a very chill... building, decorating, cleaning sim. Let's see. We do have a decent amount of room in here, so maybe we go for a standing towel rack. I mean, it does fit. Now we can go to decorations and get, like, pictures on the wall. We'll just go with this one. That one's teeny tiny, but that'll work. Then we could use some stuff on this side. Let's go with picture vase with flowers. That works. We do have quite a bit of space right here. I really wonder if I could fit... I want to see if I could fit a washing machine right here. Or assembly... washer plumbing. We probably could. Okay, I might regret doing this, but... Installations, other... No. Where do we have washing machines? It's not in heating, obviously. It's not in electronic equipment, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. Weird, but okay. And then aside from this, I think we'll just throw down a rug and call the bathroom good, because I don't want to place down too much stuff. It's going to start getting really cluttered really quick. The only other thing is a rug, and I know I said just the rug, but I'm gonna throw a hamper in too. We'll go for... You could definitely go a little bit bigger on that. I like this Monstera rug, so we're going for that one. And decorations. No, it's in hobby. Accessories. Hobby. No, no, no. Container. I'll get there eventually with what I'm trying to find. There we go. Laundry basket. There we go. I say... honestly, good enough. Same thing for the bathroom. Or for the kitchen, rather. The only other thing we have, because we've got the bedroom taken care of, is the living room. So let's see. Windows, curtains and blinds. Go yellow, maybe? I honestly don't see what that was changing, but okay. Okay, we wouldn't be able to put this on anything because if I place it on one of these, I'm not going to be able to place it on the other one, so we're going to choose a different blind, which sucks because I really like these narrow curtains. But not the end of the world. Okay, is this going to be overkill of the yellow? Probably, but we can always tone it down with the other furniture, so... it's fine. Like I said, I'm trying to break out of just doing neutrals and not adding a bunch of color to my builds. Because all of the ones on my personal files are very, very bland. Okay, furniture. Living room. Let's go sofas. We can go this one. Let me see. What do we have as far as tables go? Do you match? Not quite. Okay, so it's not matching. I'm going to choose the closest one, which is probably going to be the American Elm. And then let's throw up a wall-mounted TV. And I'm putting this here with the assumption that this has, like, the swing-out arm. It's a good item for small spaces. It's like a TV mount that just swivels outwards. Very useful for small spaces. realistically, this TV is just stuck to the wall, but we're using our imagination, guys. Let's see, living room, shelves. Oh, excuse me. Oh gosh. Forgive me for the sneezes. I've got all the cats except Jojo in here. Okay, maybe I'm looking for a table, not a shelf. Because I'm looking for something to just fit in this little nook beside the door. What about the console table? Not quite. Little long. I think most of these are going to be a little too wide for what I'm looking for. Okay. Corridor had more what I'm looking for. But again, might be a little... Oh, no, that fits perfectly. So let's get this in American Elm so it matches the coffee table. Fit that there. I'm gonna go ahead and move the coffee table over slightly so I can still walk through here. And since we do have this space right here, I am gonna go ahead and throw in a dining table. Dining room, tables. I think all of these are gonna end up being a little bit too big. Aside from just the Dio. And even this one's a little bit big. But we can slide it in right there-ish and get some tables or chairs going in. Chairs, and we'll go for... I kind of want to just simple table and chair setup. Okay, that's kind of ugly. But I don't think it's going to look right with any of them in this wood pattern. Honestly, the one that looks best is the brass. Alright. Let's go for a standing light. Because I kind of just want something for decoration. What about you? Yeah, you can work. Okay. Couple of rugs in to divide the space up, and... I think I'll call that good enough on this for right now. Whenever we come back to do the garden, like right before we submit it for garden competition and sell it, I'll do another walkthrough. Same thing we did with the, what's it called? Same thing we did with the first office. We'll do a little walkthrough and just... do any last little touch-ups that need to be done. Last minute decorations and stuff. Okay. Return to the office. Alright. We've got about an hour left in stream, so I think I'm going to pause real quick and run to the bathroom, and then we are going to head over to the house we bought last time. We are still working on the floor plan over there, so I think we can finalize the floor plan today and maybe even start on some decorating for it. But I'm going to run to the bathroom first. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, let's go check out, I think it was the Mini Generations house. Yeah, Mini Generations. This is the one that we completely gutted, and we're reworking on the floor plan. We'd almost gotten the floor plan done, if I'm not mistaken, and then I reached the last little section, which was giving me a headache. So we walk in straight to the foyer. We've got a bedroom, the kitchen, what's going to end up being basically the living room. I think this was a bathroom and another bedroom. And then I was going to fit a bedroom in right here. The problem I was having is trying to figure up how much space I actively needed for the bedroom. Plus I was going to try and fit in a second bathroom. Possibly like an ensuite. But I was still trying to account for a back door over here. So we could just do this guy. And he'd only really fit right there. Which would really be cutting things thin. We do have the alternative option for making the living room bigger by like getting rid of the entryway. That is an option. It's not really the option I want to go for because I like the idea of an entryway, but we can get rid of the entryway to expand the living room if need be. Okay, let's see. I was looking at this Bolsu door as a possible back door. I really like this one, but this one's going to take up way too much room. Unless we made the entryway to the back door through the master bedroom, which works in some situations, but in situations like this where we've got three bedrooms coming out of it, not the most effective option, I guess. Alright, and had I decided on... I think we're gonna go black frames. I always go white frame on this door, so we're gonna go black frame for once. Mix things up. There we go, back door. Figured out. It's a little off-center, but that's okay. That's not what I meant to do. I thought I was getting rid of a piece of flooring. Okay. Well, ignore my dumminess. Not a whole lot of room to work with there. I originally had this entire area slotted for a bathroom, and let me see if I can make it a little bit smaller. I don't know if I can. I think the best we could do... Dang, I really wanted to put a tub in here. But I think we're gonna have to go shower. We can always throw a tub in the master bed. Okie dokie, Mr. Kid. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. Honestly, I need to clean house IRL too, but that's something I can do after I get done streaming. I've only got an hour left, and then I've got dishes to do, and I've got to get something figured out for supper, so don't worry, I understand. Let's see. Bathroom fixtures, shower. Let's go with... Honestly, this is only $4 cheaper than this one, and this one looks nicer. Okay, how far back can I fit you? Alright, that's gonna be jutting over the doorway just a tiny bit. How can I get you to fit? Thank you. Alright, that's gonna jut through the doorway just a tiny, tiny bit. How wide do I already have this doorway? Okay, I have this doorway set at 4 wide. So that does mean I have a little bit of leeway if I need to shrink it down. I don't have all the DLC. I'm still missing the Pets DLC and of course farming because it's not out yet. And I was just kind of holding off until farming comes out so I can get farming and pets on that bundle. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold out for much longer because they're fixing to start doing a bunch of sales for the holidays. And the Pets DLC comes with a train car that you get to renovate, and I'm looking forward to working on that so much. So those are the only two I do not have yet. Toilet in there. That's going to be a tight squeeze if you need to use the bathroom and you've got legs longer than a small child. Good luck. But it's a video game, so I don't have to worry about consequences for placement. We can do one of the compact toilets, though. That works. And it's also super easy installation, too, apparently. Okay, so... I think... since that's jutting out across the doorway, I'm just going to pull that in a little bit. It's still 3 wide, and I can fit a 3 wide door in. Which leaves us all of this space for a sink. Maybe a washing machine, because this is honestly not that bad space-wise. I've definitely seen worse in real life. The luxury one has a lot of really fun builds, but they're like bigger builds. They kind of do it in the same style as the HGTV DLC. Both of those, it's kind of like missions you take on. I guess it's kind of like your email setup where the client tells you what they want. Let's go for a sink, and we can put the sink in. I think I'm just gonna hold off on the idea of doing a washer in here. Get those in. Okay. Not really saved any space there, but that's fine. What I might have to do... You know, I was saying I wanted to fit a washer in. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna rush out to get House Flipper 2 myself. It's... I don't know. I didn't get a really good look at it. Steam was being weird whenever it was trying to play me the clips of the gameplay. It was buffering like every second. And I know it was Steam that was acting up because everything else I tried to play was playing just fine. But I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with House Flipper 1 for a little while. Especially since I'm still waiting on the farming DLC, so it's gonna be probably a long while before I ever get around to House Flipper 2. Like, I've seen people complaining that it's like a cartoony style, but I really didn't see too much of an issue with it from what I was able to see from like the still shots. It's just... I'm still having fun with the original, so I have no reason to change it up. What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this room into a washroom. Okay. But instead of putting a door in, we're just gonna put a doorway in. Honestly, this game is pretty great. I can't say it's my favorite game because I've got a couple of farming sims that I prefer. But this game is pretty awesome. Okay. Extend the bedroom out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because no matter how I look at it, there's just no room for the double bed facing that way. But I can fit the double bed in like this. A little bit of a tight squeeze getting through, but I can also turn it. A little bit more room, and we can still fit a bathroom back here. It's not going to be a really big bathroom, but we can fit a bathroom. Also, we might not keep this bed. I just picked this one out so I could work with spacing. So, ensuite, like I said, I want a shower. Or not a shower, I want a tub. I wanted a tub in the other bathroom, but just don't think the space was going to let me have it. Bathtub. What's the spacing looking like over here? Okay, we can fit one in there. I'm going to go ahead and actually install the bathtub first. And then I can work with the walls after that. Just the basic bathtub. But yeah, I think there's definitely going to come a point where I do get House Flipper 2. It's just... there's so much stuff in the first game that I haven't done that it's not a big priority to me. Let's see. How are we looking space-wise? Okay. That's fine. I can work with that. One, two, three. We only have a 3 wide on the other bathroom, so I think I'll keep this a 3 wide as well. So we've got a bathtub. We can fit sink and a toilet in. Put the toilet in right there. Actually, do we still have it up here? Yes, we do. Awesome. And the sink. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to go with the... Actually, I might can go with the same sink. I'll just have to move it over here. And then we just did that in black with a white countertop. That's in place. Let's get rid of this bed, because like I said, we're gonna get a double bed. I just don't want that one. I just got that one because it was the first one I grabbed when I was trying to get a bed out for spacing. Because it's like right here, so I mean... But that's not the one I want. I think we're gonna go for... double bed Teddy. How are we looking space-wise on you? Make the bed. Okay, that's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but that's not a big deal. Let's get some bedside tables in, and I can actually like just squeeze this over. Bedside cabinet. Smallest one is going to be the Hermes, which is in dark wood already, so... Actually, what color is Teddy in? Is that rosewood? Nope. Oh, I'm not going to be able to match it, am I? Actually, I might be able to. What is... Do you tell me? It's just in the color wood. Thank you, game. Thank you. Oh gosh, some of the stuff that came out when the game first launched is such a pain in the ass to try and match up. Alright, we are going to stick with Hermes because that one is a very small bedside cabinet. I'm just going to go with... Yeah, we're just going to go... Well, dark wood could work because that one was called wood. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. It's whatever. Alright, you can go over there for right now, because I'm gonna try and squeeze this over a touch. Okay. I still gotta hop around to get anywhere in this room, but that's fine. Right here, I can throw in... Should be able to throw in a wardrobe. Matter of fact, we got cabinet Hermes. Do we have dark wood? Really? Okay, that matches, but it's actually called Winge in this one. Okay. If nothing else, we've got our master bedroom with its ensuite. Let's see, I'm still debating on whether or not we open this area up. Because I wanted to have an entryway, but we might just need to open this up and turn this into a full living room. I can have my entryway in a bigger house, I guess. Okay. Well, that does mean our flooring is already chosen for us. I just need to match it. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Yeah, okay. And I'm actually going to go ahead and extend this into the washroom as well. Do we want to have this in the bedrooms? Or do we want to do like carpeting or something in the bedrooms? Well, I never do carpeting, so we're going to do carpeting. And while we're at it, we're going to remember why I hate carpeting. What about this gray carpeting? Oh god, I hate that. But that's okay. Just have to do it in the bedrooms, and that should be it. Are you kidding me? There we go. Okay, and I had just put those tiles down. It's just kind of a reminder that that's meant to be the kitchen. Also, real quick, while I'm thinking about it. Door frame in black for both the kitchen and the washroom. Alright. Now then, since we did 3 wide on the bathroom doors, I'm kind of thinking we have to go with one of these that comes with a narrow option. And this one's only $56 each, so Blackwood. Blackwood. Anything else to worry about? Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait. That's the Capulus. Do we have a Capulus? Yes, we do. Okay. This is the one I was fixing to try and work with. Capulus for interior for 4 wide. And then we need Capulus for interior bathroom for 3 wide. That is good enough, I'm gonna say. The only other thing that really needs to be determined is our front door. So you can go away. And really the front door should be simple, because we just want something that comes in a black option. Either Macon or Symbian would work. We could also do... Yeah, this one comes in a black option. Freedom. I never use this one, so we're gonna use this one. Where are we looking space-wise? Okay, hold on. I should have done this from inside from the get-go, but it's fine. We're just gonna keep it lined up with the front path, that's fine. Or with the front gate, rather. Also, I'm assuming one of my family members is outside minding their own business, because Athena's going ballistic in the living room. As she do. Alright, windows. I wouldn't mind some of these windows, because they're very nice, but they're just ridiculously tall. Like, that is full ceiling height. And that can work in some of the bigger houses, but since we're still in the smaller, more like suburban homes, it just looks a little ridiculous. That's like the Kevin window. It could work. It could work. I think... I wanted to fit a window in here, but I think we're just gonna have to go with that one. Unless... because the Mary window does come in black options. But no, it still doesn't look right. The Nancy one is like itty bitty, that's like... no. I think the Elijah one's kind of the same. It doesn't even fit right here. Yeah, no. The Elijah window does not fit there. What about the Sandra? How does the Sandra look? Again, if this wasn't like a suburban home, those windows could work. We do have this short Kevin. But it's a little much. Okay. This one is slightly wider. You know what? I think we are going to go for the Kevin window. We can't use it on the front entryway, but... we can use it on the sides. Can definitely work for the bedrooms. Maybe even for the bathroom. Yeah, it fits. It definitely fits. Can't really say it'll fit anywhere else. Can I get in here? Thank you. Yeah, no. We'll have to find something else to put in this bathroom. Oh no. Can I squeeze through? Can I squeeze through? Oh no. That's fine. Thought for a second I was gonna have to leave and come back, but no. Alright, kitchen. Oh. Sure, we'll go more muscle strength. Why not? Now, take me back to my window. Okay, the kitchen doesn't quite line up as well for this one. Actually, it does line up there. I could even probably get 2 of them in. How would that look? Like, from the outside, how would that look? Actually, that might look okay. Honestly, not bad. We might have to fit one of the smaller Kevin windows in for the master bath in particular. But that's not the end of the world. Okay. Honestly, not too bad. Like I said, in here we can fit a washer rather, and maybe a shelf. Then a little bit cramped for a master bedroom, but not terrible. Okay. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get the walls for the bedroom figured up. Since we have the time. I'm not gonna worry about doing like accents today. I'm just gonna worry about getting a color on the walls. Okay, I'm feeling this one for the master bedroom. Terrible. And then I wanted these to be like kids' rooms. So we can go a little more fun with the color choices. We're gonna go honey moment in this one. Like I said, we're going fun with the kid choices. I'm breaking out of my comfort zone. We're going all the way. Let's go for ripe pear for the other room. Ripe pear might be a bit much. Okay. And real quick, before we move on to the other room, I'm going to get a can of white paint as well to get the inside of that window. Just a small can. We don't need a whole lot. And, as a matter of fact, fill up our roller with that. We can make that small can stretch even further. Alright, that's better. Get rid of that one. Take this one with me. This one isn't quite as, like, neon bright as the ripe pear is. Fill up our roller and change to white. And I do need to go touch up the parents' room as well. Or at least their window frame. Okay. The only other rooms are bathrooms. Okay, I'm not tripping, am I? Unpainted plaster. Painted. Unpainted. Painted. Okay. Not gonna question that too much. Let's see what we can find for the living room and washroom, because I think I'm gonna have those two be the same tone, or the same color at least. I think for these I am going to keep it a little more subdued since this is like the main area of the house. we'll just go with, I don't know, light cream, I guess. It's a very, very light tone. But again, these are meant to be... Oh, no, don't paint the ceiling. I mean, it's just slightly not white. And again, we can always come in and do accents later. Right now, I'm just trying to clean up the walls. Okay. Clean up our door frames. And maybe we can get a little bit more fun with like the bathroom and kitchen colors, depending on what tiles I can find. First things first, you can go. Okay, so kitchen, what tiles do we have? What tiles seem like they could be fun? I'm immediately drawn to these, but we've used them already in builds. Probably because I am drawn to them. We could go with the floors tiles. Either the big or the small would work. I'm kind of feeling the big. And that leaves us either blue or yellow that we could go. Or we could also keep it neutral. But I wanted to go fun with this, so... I'm feeling either blue or yellow. The real question is going to be... I'm just going to get 2 packs of them for right now. And grab us some paint. Like, the sunny yellow could work. So could Bumblebee or Banana Smile. We already used Honey Moment. So I'm leaning more towards Bumblebee. Let me see. Okay, so it's more of an orangey yellow. So what about Sunny Orange? How does that look? That's pretty similar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint... Oh, that's bright. That's just a little bit bright. But I'm gonna go ahead and paint all of the walls because I don't know where I want like the cabinetry to be. And obviously where the cabinet is where the tile needs to be. Because that's meant to be for a backsplash. Part of me is saying that the cabinets are probably going to be in this corner right here, because I can still use those right there and keep the regular paint up here. Okay, and I'll keep the can of paint just to be on the safe side, because I'm not worrying about the placement of all that right now. Alright. Bathrooms, I want to be the same. Like, I want the bathrooms to be the same as each other. So let's find a tile first. Again, I'm drawn to these two, but we've already used them. I know we've used these before, but I say we go for it again, because then I can paint the walls green. Alright, you go there. And you go there. That should be enough. Between these two packs of tiles, that should be more than enough for what we need. Because I'm thinking only tiles right there. We don't really need tiles behind the sink. I kind of wanted to wrap this around. Alright, we've got 5 more to work with. Oh, that's annoying. We are 1 shy. So I've got to buy a whole new pack of tiles just for that one. Okay. Now the question becomes, do I want to tile the inside of the window frame? It's like that would make sense. Would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tiles. It does look like we would have enough. like I said, now we can paint the walls green. Like, we have a little bit of a range, too, that we can choose from. So we've got those greens, and then we've also got the blues, which include these two, which is what I was mainly thinking about. Because these are like blue-greens, and they pretty much match some of the stuff on our tiles. Okay. Take you with me. Okay, not too bad. Get our windowsill, and I think this might actually be our last windowsill too, aside from in the kitchen, because I don't think I actually went and did the windowsills in the kitchen. Also, I haven't seen anything else pop up plaster. We've painted most of our windows, or most of our walls rather, and it hasn't had any little hiccups or anything, so pretty sure we can safely say we are out of spots that need to be plastered. Okay. I got the inside of these windows already. So I think that's everything that needs to be painted. Grab that. Okay. That's all of our walls done. We've got a pretty decent living room space. I think the only place we could really fit a couch realistically is going to be right there, unless we want it free-floating. Which, not the end of the world, honestly. Again, we've got two... That door's gonna stay open because it's bothering me that I can see old plaster. Alright, I'm taking that up. We'll place new outlets and furniture. It'll have to be next time because it is already 2:56, so I think we're gonna go ahead and call this one here. So next time we can get the Mini Generations house fully decorated. We might stop in and do another HGTV DLC. I'm not entirely sure. Or we might just work on some of the stuff in our email. It'll really all just depend. Wait a minute. No. No, we will not be doing any of that. Because... next Sunday is the Sunday before Halloween, which means what we are actually going to focus on, now that I'm not being a big dummy dum-dum, is some of the houses that I believe were posted by the devs for Halloween. I could be wrong, but they definitely fit the spooky vibe, so we're going to be looking at some of those houses. So feel free to come back and join me next Sunday. I do House Flipper every Sunday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time till 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, unless something happens. So we're gonna do that. Ordinarily, I stream every day from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, including tonight. We are currently alternating between Stardew Valley and My Time at Portia. We played Stardew last night, so tonight we are playing My Time at Portia. We are pig sitting this week, or today, because it might be longer than a week in game. It really just depends. Sometimes the days just kind of fly by. So we're going to be taking care of QQ for Gust, and I think the only other thing that I know we have is, we've got to work on a lift for Molly. I can't speak today. So yeah. In the description, there is a link to my fiance, Shiny Haunter, who also streams every day from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. He is currently alternating between TFT and Fallout 4. He'll be playing Fallout 4 tonight, so feel free to go hang out with him. Generally speaking, he ends up playing longer than me whenever he does Fallout 4, and I end up hopping into his stream whenever I get done with My Time at Portia. So, you know, feel free to come hang out with me or hang out with him, whichever you choose, or neither. That's your choice. Be your own person. Make your own decisions. But yeah, I'm gonna go do the IRL cleaning I was talking about and get ready for tonight's stream. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And until next time, bye-bye.